Hi everybody, it's Laurie-Ann here. I am at home. Let me show you where I live. This is in New Hampshire. This is the view from the top of the house. I call it the top of the hill. This is in New Hampshire. If you look at that driveway, yep, it's a bitch in the winter. Can barely find somebody to take care of it when it does snow. Hey, I want to talk about today vulnerability. And that's what I believe, that a lot of leaders, really good leaders, are vulnerable. And you have to be vulnerable. You have to let people know that you are human, and we're all human beings and we all make mistakes. That actually, it's okay that leaders make mistakes. That it's okay for us to say we're sorry. Hey, everybody who's joining, just let other people know. Let's announce it on Twitter, because I really think that the message about leadership and influencing others is really important. I'm going to share a story that I only share with some audiences, and it's a story about when I worked in healthcare and was having a really bad day. Such a bad day that I'm going to head inside because it's starting to rain here. I worked in cardiology, and working in cardiology, you work with patients that are heart attacks, strokes, and timing is everything. And I had, as my list of patients that needed to get done was getting longer, my tension was getting, my tolerance and patience was getting shorter and shorter. Anyways, I ended up calling up a floor and asking for a patient, and the woman, I don't remember exactly what she said, but basically I couldn't get my patient. And I barked at her to the point where it actually bothered me for the rest of the day. It's like one of those things where it like eats at you, and it's like that back of the mind where it just like keeps reminding you about all the nasty things that you've done, that you've said. Well, at the end of the day, I called her. I picked the phone back up and said, "Joprin, it's Laurie-Ann, and I just want to apologize for my behavior earlier because it was unprofessional and you didn't deserve it, and it was extremely disrespectful." And I'll never forget what she said. The woman said, "Nobody has ever apologized to me before." And I was blown away. And guess what happened after that? One, I've become really good friends with her. Thank you for the hearts. I've become really good friends with her. And every time after that, when I needed a patient, that woman, like that, I got that patient down there. And she ended up transferring to other departments. And she just became fabulous. And it just reminds me that through a bad, hello Puerto Rico, through a bad moment, through an unprofessional, through a bad day, through something that's really, really embarrassing, a beautiful friendship beautiful things can happen when we are vulnerable, when we take the chance to be completely real. And let's face it, this periscope thing, this is like being really, really real. I'm all by myself, sitting here on top of the hill, overlooking, they're not really mountains, but I would call them hills. Let me show you again. And just being vulnerable with people. And I think that that's a start to our authentic leadership. And if you don't feel that you're in a leadership role, think about the places and the people that you have influence over. And that you actually, maybe not even just over, but how about the people that you influence? It could be children, it could be a fellow colleague, it could be a friend, a family member, a parent. I am down the street from where you are. Hey, I'm right in Pelham. Anyways, let's take a chance. There was a client that I recently started working with last fall, and one of the things that she was having a hard time with was being vulnerable. And I challenged her. Not only did I tell her go watch Brené Brown's videos, but also, pick up one of her books and start to be vulnerable with people. And it was just an experiment. Like, hey, take this on as a homework assignment and let's see what happens. And that's how I sort of encourage my clients to like try new things. And she loved it so much that her philosophy to everything is, it's all in being vulnerable, all in being who you are. It's starting to rain here. Being vulnerable, being exactly who you are. So I want to sort of send out to everybody a little challenge. Let's all be completely authentic. And if you can't do it all day, how about if you just try it? Try it with a colleague or a client. Just be completely who you are. I guess my goal is, and I'm going to try to do something for every day for the next month, as part of my like getting out there, increasing, helping to be the role model for vulnerability. I guess you do have to be able to pronounce it properly. And this could be a lot of fun, because not only will you learn about yourself, I think that you'll also learn about other people. Sounds like an inspiring thought. I hope that, are you going to try this? Type in there if you're up to the challenge of trying this, even if it's just for an hour. And encourage some of your friends to watch this. Hey, swipe this and let some other people know about the challenge, and let's just take it on. Because I think that we're gonna this is all a part of what I do with people to help them develop their unique leadership style. You see, we don't have to be the leader that we're working under, because let's face it, they might actually be a bad leader. Let's develop our own unique style, and the only way that we can develop our own unique style is by being completely authentic. Hey, you guys, this has been a lot of fun. Have a great evening. This is a Sunday night, and it's starting to rain here in New Hampshire. And Laurie-Ann, are you an entry? I'm not sure what that means. But anyways, or am I an RN? No, I was not an RN. Yeah, autocorrect does suck. I was not an RN. Actually, what I did was I did specialized testing. I actually did ultrasound for hearts, arteries, and veins through my healthcare career, and that's where we'll get into that in a future Periscope. I've got some great stories about healthcare and really, in my opinion, how far back they are. They are at least 10 years behind every other industry. So you guys have a great evening. I will talk to you soon.